CNN10 script, Friday, June 19th, 2026. Student journalist interview Coy Wire. I played 9 years in the NFL and the average career is 3. Were there more talented players than me physically? Yep. But no one's going to outwork me. No one's going to be more coachable and no one's going to be a better teammate. And so, same thing in TV, very cutthroat industry, radio, whatever it is. I mean, there are people who would love to take your job. So how can I make myself indispensable? What would you say is like a challenge that you think this new upcoming generation of sports journalists will face? And what would be your advice to overcome that? I would say one of the biggest challenges is to not get replaced by AI. And I say that part jokingly, but like quite serious. So what do we have that computers don't? It's those interpersonal connections and relationships to just be human, interact with people, have conversations with people because now you have an experience with an athlete or a coach that you put on air or that you put in an article or that helps get you another interview with that person that AI or no one else can do. Only you can do it because there's one of you in the world, right? I saw that you did wrestling and football when you were younger and that you set these records that were super high. And I hear you talking about like you want to outwork everyone. It seems like that's been a principle that's been in your life from the beginning. Can you talk more about kind of like what's instilled that? I was always chasing a dream, right? I always knew from the time I grew up that I wanted to play in the NFL. I had a support team around me, my parents. My mom cut seatbelts out in the back of the car, made a harness for me so I could drag tires, moved to a bigger school district so I would get noticed by colleges. And so what I'm getting to here is just having a yes coach mentality all along the way. Like having my dream, having my goal, but sometimes that's not what God has made us built to do or is not our ultimate path. And you may not know that yet, but if you have that yes coach mentality, so I'll go to defense, lead the team in tackles. All of a sudden, I'm the only player in Stanford football history leading 1 year in rushing tackles in another. But if I had said, no, I'm a running back, I'm going to be a running back in the NFL, I wouldn't have had that. And then I get drafted to the NFL. All these things in my life happened because I had that mentality of like, I know what I want to do, what I think I'm going to do. This is what I'm aiming for every day. I'm going to pursue it with a relentless passion. But like if I sense a roadblock or my team needs me here, then yes, coach, let's do it. I'm here for the team.